Trying again. Yeah. Getting too old to do 16 in a day, man.
There's a lot. And good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the 2025 Spa City Open. You see currently right now on your screen the cut numbers. We have 81 total entries. We had 20 in A squad, 31 in B squad, and 30 here tonight for 81 entries. They're taking 20 for the cut, and there are your top 20 currently before this squad starts. Eight games of qualifying. That means 1,600 is par, which is 200 per game. Lucas Hardigan is 512 over. Michael Holloman is 441 over, and so on down the line. I am projecting tonight that this cut number is probably going to come in somewhere around between 214 over and 231 over. We'll see how they play here tonight. My name is Mike Flanagan. This is Inside Bowling, bringing you this broadcast here this evening. Glad you're with us for our third squad of the day. Before I get too far ahead of myself, if you're thinking about wanting to watch the rest of this event, you can do so tomorrow. Tomorrow we have our squads. We will take the top 20 for the cashers round at 8 a.m. They will bowl, and then we will cut to the top 16 for 2 out of 3 match play. We are here in Hot Springs, Arkansas at Central Bowling Lanes and Family Recreational Center. Josh and Lauren Imhoff running the event here this weekend, part of Rise Bowling. I want to thank them sincerely for inviting me to broadcast the event and showcase their event online to all of you at home. Scores are high. This oil pattern, I'll pop it up on the screen. This oil pattern doesn't appear to be too easy, but the bowlers are hitting it. It's matching up well in this bowling center. Basically, for the right-handers, if your speed is about medium and you go a little left to right, your ball does have time to recover and you have a little miss room to the right. Don't have much miss room to the left, but if you get your angle steep enough, you can create some angle or some hold for yourself, and that's why the scores are high. And on the left side of the lane, they've been having no issues as well, as our top 3 are all left-handed. Struggling earlier today was Eric Jones. He's re-entered here this evening, and I expect a big score out of him. We're on lanes 11 and 12, 13 and 14 on the big screen. We got Richie Tharp, Michael Daly, and Trey Myers. On lanes 11 and 12, 13 and 14, we got Gavin Robertson, Keontae Dupree, and Matt Wing. Bottom right of your screen, over on lanes 19 through 22, we have Jason Robinson, Dietrich Stanciel, and Aaron Holloman. And then on 21 and 22, we got Carl Williams, Hunter Austin, and James Slavens. A lot of re-entries here this evening. Other players on the squad: Eric Jones, Cliff Edwards, Sarah Clausen, G.W. Russell, Gannon Williams, Virgil Hogan, Corkeys Chisholm re-entering, Kevon Smith, Jeff Atkins, John Johnson, Austin Shyrock, Chase Branham, Ben Brady, Jalen Jackson, Mike Williams, Landon Connell, Matthew Merriweather, Chris Watkins, just to name a few. This event's going to pay $4,000 up top. And the last cash spot will be around $300. Want to thank our sponsors for making this possible. Want to thank our elite sponsor, Brunswick. If you're looking for a new bowling ball purchase, make sure you consider a Brunswick bowling ball. And all bowling products that Brunswick makes. Consumers and proprietors. Lots of options to support Brunswick. Also this weekend, InsideBowling.com, we sell merch. If you'd like to pick up some Brunswick tees this weekend, you can. For our deal of the week, we have a new deal of the week that hits every Wednesday at 3 p.m. You can pick up these Brunswick tees for $15. $15 on those. And we got about 80 different designs available. Also, if you want to put other things in your cart, all apparel, all things that you wear, that's hats, polos, everything, hoodies, 15% off with coupon code YouTube. You get 15% off all the other items. Also want to thank our power sponsors, Bowl 101 Pro Shop and Darkwater Real Estate. Our lane sponsors, Blue Ember Smokehouse and Overtime Lounge. Brooke Weischer at State Farm Agency. Thank you. Also, our scorecard sponsor, Mystic Ozark. And our in-kind sponsors, Dairy Queen and Splash Car Wash. So the right-handed players will be playing out around the second arrow or maybe just inside of it, swinging it out to about the fifth board or so, controlling their speed and using the right equipment. Pin carry can be a little bit of an issue. And the lefties will be playing around the same part of the lane. And again, remember, your miss is for left-handers to the left and for right-handers to the right. If you get it going too much up the lane or you miss your target a little bit inside, if you're not steep through the front part of the lane, the ball will go high, and that's when you can get in trouble, and that's where you see some low scores. So you really want your ball going left to right through the first half of the lane to create the best amount of miss room for yourself so you don't have to be perfect. And let's face it, with these scores, not to take away from these bowlers that have bowled really well, but they're really good bowlers, and they have miss room. That's why the scores are so high. I'd like to welcome everybody into our YouTube chat. Hello to everybody. I see you guys in here. Gonna have a nice stream here tonight. Start a little after 8 o'clock. They got a big bowling ball raffle that's about to take place here. At 9 o'clock. That's in 35 minutes. Pace play has been quite quick. We've got front six here for Trey Myers. I'm going to minimize Trey down into the corner here. Be able to keep an eye on what he's doing here. I wanted to pop over here and see how these folks were doing. No perfect games as of yet. We have had quite a few perfect games here in A squad. Michael Holloman this morning, Blake DeMore, Nick Vogel, and Landon Hodge, along with Lucas Hardigan the last game. Thanks, Biker Alexander. Appreciate you. TQ coming off the top row, saying this should be a little tougher. It's modified China. There you go, TQ. That's for you, buddy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We miss you, Darren. We miss you, buddy. I gotta go check on something with these scoreboards for a second. All right, I thought I was losing my mind, but we didn't have those spare indicators on earlier today. It didn't tell you how to make the spare. We got to just see the scoreboards, and these aren't the same colors we were using earlier. This is much harder to read for you guys at home. So working on getting that swapped out for you. Let's go back over here. Oh, our string came to an end. Had the front 8. Wanted to come back over and take a peek. So tonight, to make the cut, if we think, let's just say 225 over to make the cut, just as a random number, but somewhat educated. 225 divided by 8 games, you're going to have to average 228.12 to make this cut tonight. There's 266 up there. Got 279 left. Would the house mouse be considered Inside Bowling Hall of Fame eligible? You know, that's a good question. I kind of feel like, I don't know. I don't know if it doesn't jump out at me that Jared Thompson is Hall of Fame eligible. Kyle Troop might be. He won the IB Open. That's where it goes back to. It would be IB Opens. George Gohagen, Jake Peters. Those guys had strong showings very early on. Matt McNeil won the 11thframe.com Open on this network. He also won one of the Greater Iowa tournaments on this network. He also won the IB Open on this network. Trying to think of multiple shows. Bill O'Neill hasn't bowled enough events to be eligible, I wouldn't think. If you want to have some fun one day, go back to one of the original IB Opens when we switched over to YouTube and watch some of these bowlers bowl. We got Anthony Simus on there as like a 16-year-old. EJ Tackett on there as like a 20-year-old. Like, they're all bowling. Marshall Kent, Danielle McEwen. You got Del Ballard out there bowling. Carolyn Doran Ballard. They're all bowling. Mike Fagan bowled. Tom Doherty bowled. DJ Archer. I mean, there's a bunch. It's Tom Hess. $279 left up here. Matt Wing. Be a good before and after puzzle on Wheel of Fortune. You can go a lot of different ways with that. Matt Wing Man. Matt Wing Stop. Matt Wing Beneath My Wings. That doesn't quite work. That's wind. Yeah, well deserved, Mike. Well deserved, buddy. Let's see. Who has the most dominant performance in an IB tournament? Most dominant performance. Wow. Most dominant. Man. I'm going to have to think about that one. Probably one of the Iowa tournaments. Our formats really haven't allowed for dominance. Dominant perform, man, boy. You know, I should probably go back and do like a little archive thing where I spend a half an hour rewatching, each one of these events and taking down some notes. Putting it into a database or something. That's what I should do. Because I can't remember everything that's happened here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to randomly go to our channel. And I'm going to work backwards. Let's see. Let's go ahead and look at view your channel. And let's go to videos. And let's sort oldest to newest. I got to go to live, though. Actually, I think I uploaded them back then, actually. Let's see. Oldest. Let me see what I can find. Let's go like, I mean, there's stuff from 12 years ago in here. How about we look at, wow, the 2012 USBC Hall of Fame St. Louis dinners in there. I think I see Sean Swanson bowling on one of these 2012 holiday doubles. Let's go to... God, there's the Reed Hawthorne Classic. Oh, boy. I need to find something here. 2013 StormInsideBowling.com Open Finals. Grand Boot Hill. There might have been a dominant performance there somewhere. I'm watching Tim Mack and Rob Gottschall and Liz Johnson bowl on a step ladder right now from 2013 on the thumbnail. Grand Boot Hill Trios. Some Bowl Expo stuff in here. Dave Gwendon wins the 2013 TAT Summer Classic. Let's see what else we got in here. Bunch of Bowl Expo stuff. Proprietors Cup. Bob Learn sitting in the booth. How about Natalie from Natalie Striking Summer back in 2013? Rhino Page when he was a touring professional in the booth. ABT Finals. Man, there's there's so much stuff in here. We did the Lucy one year. Military Championships. Here we go. 2015 IB Open. Bill O'Neill, Kyle Troop, Sean Maldonado, Kenny Ryan, and Ronnie Russell made the top 5. Oh, man. Man, there's a lot in here. Swerve IB Open. Holiday doubles. I don't know. I should probably swap out the game graphic, though, because I'm lost in a time capsule right now. I need to try to make clips go more viral, too. Oh, here we go. How about 2017 Boom Doubles match play? Dennis Hacker is down there in the booth with me at the Boom Doubles. I totally forgot about that tournament. 5,300 views. I'm going to click on that. Let's see who made match play at the Boom Doubles. All right, I see Matt Gasson. I see Tom Hess. I see Shannon Polhowski. I see my scoreboards cut in terribly. I see Andrew Anderson bowling with Matt Gasson in 2017. I see Farrell Williams. He's bowling with not sure who yet. I see Steve Novak is bowling with... all right, Steve Novak's bowling with Hess. Anthony Pepe is bowling with Farrow. I mean, this is unreal. I don't remember any of this. Let's see who this is. Let's see. I mean, watching this old footage is crazy. Oh, here we go. Chris Vi. Chris Vi is bowling with Shannon Pulowski in this tournament. Ohio people. Let's see, I'm going to skip ahead. Tom Hess is running shots out. Let's see what else we got here. I keep following the same people for some reason. Oh, here we go. Brad Miller is with Motive. Aaron McCarthy's throwing Hammer. He's got a Hammer jersey on. Tim Barrett is bowling. I'm not sure who he's bowling with yet. I spent a lot of time on Andrew Anderson, and let's see. Match play game 2 of 8. Pepe's still out there bowling. I'm going to skip way far ahead. Okay, Brad and Kyle are bowling together. Kyle Sherman is bowling with Brad in the boom doubles. I mean, this is hilarious. Mark Henninger is bowling with, oh, now I got some sort of stacked picture-in-picture thing. Shay and Tim are bowling together. Kyle Barnes is bowling. Josie's husband, who was just on TV for that 10th anniversary. He was a good bowler, too. I don't know if he bowls anymore. All right, I'll focus on the event that we're doing here, but this is fascinating. So I don't know who would be Hall of Fame eligible, but boy, I'd have to swift through a lot of this stuff. I really would. All right, let's see who bowled good here in this one here. All right. Let's see. Expand this out a little bit. Scores after 1. Coming to you. Coming to you right here, right now. My man, Cord Keese. All right, scores after game 1. Matt Wing, 279. I believe that's Trey Myers. Backwards there. Cliff Edwards, Corkees Chisholm, Jalen Jackson, Mike Williams, Landon Connell, Gannon Williams, John Johnson. Everybody bowled 234 or better out of that group. Aaron Holloman, 232. G.W. Russell, 230. So we talked about to get in that 225 over range, you got to average, what was it, 228, I think I said? Yeah, 228. So right now, 10 people are doing that. We'll see how it all shakes out. Normally these C squads, the scores aren't as good. That happens in every tournament I stream. C squad just doesn't seem to maul them as well. You know, Shea Bittenbender, you would think he would be like in the Hall of Fame, but I don't think he's won anything on this network. I don't think he's won anything. Can you get in the Hall of Fame without winning anything? Liz bowled a lot of she's in the Boot Hill. She's in the Boot Hill tournament. She bowled IB Open. She bowled Holiday Doubles. What else did she bowl? Man, I'm telling you, I don't. Why don't you guys name a professional bowler, and I'll tell you whether or not they've bowled on this network. I think, and you'll be, or amateur player, whoever you want to name. Just start throwing out names, and I'll tell you yes or no if I can remember them bowling on this network. And you're going to be hard pressed to not find somebody. Like international players, though, if you start going international players, that I can't say they are, but this is a good topic, everybody. This is a great topic. Yeah, I'll flip the screens around. Sorry. No problem. Bowling in headphones always reminds me of the movie Hardball with Keanu Reeves. When the pitcher has to have his headphones on when he's pitching. The Cucumbas. Anybody remember the song that was playing whenever he was up there on the mound and he got in the zone? I'll tell you, Michael last year crushed him. I mean, he crushed the events here on this network. You guys are gonna think less of me, but Greg O'Neill's event in Arkansas at Hijinks. What did I stream there? Michael bowled those. I think I streamed 2 years there before we lost Greg. Too early. Let's see. Shay and Pete have bowled on my live stream. Walter Ray. That's a good question. Has Walter bowled? I am almost positive that he bowled an IB event. Rudy has not because he took all those years off. Jesse Buss, yes. And you are correct, Big Papa. Nick Crumwell's bowled a ton of those Iowa events. ASBTs, yeah. Didn't I stream an ASBT event? I'm almost positive that I did. He had like a major or something and had me come down, streamed it. See, that's what I'm saying. My memory's so bad. I need an archive page that says all the events we've streamed.
All right, last call for the raffle.
Last call for the bowling ball raffle, guys.
Draw in 9 minutes.
I'm going to draw in 9 minutes.
Be sure to tune in to the Rise Bowling Facebook Live so you can see who wins.
I wish there was a way for you guys to get in this bowling ball raffle. Would any of you in the chat want to get in the $10 bowling ball raffle? They've got like 7 Brunswick balls up there. If I get more than 10 people that say yes in the chat that want to get in this raffle, I'll try to figure out a way to pull it off. Like, I think you could do it through, like, Josh's Venmo or something to help support the tournament. Sean Quinn, yes, bowled on our network. Oh, Rudy made an appointment at Nightmare last year. Good call. Mike Lickstein, no. Adam Barta, many times. What are bowling balls? I'm going to go ask if this is even possible. Because what would happen is if you Venmo'd Josh $10, you just put your name in the Venmo as the note. And then we would take a ticket and write your name on the back. And then if you win, I could then ask you which ball you wanted. Because you get, as they draw, you get to pick the balls. The balls that are up there, that's a really good question. I'll write them down real quick. I'm going to see if this is possible. Raise a little money for this event. Let me see if I can do it. All right, everybody, here's the deal on the bowling ball raffle, and we got to be quick on this, okay? And if it works, it works. If you want to do it, great. If you don't, totally cool. Here's what the deal is. It's $10 for a ticket. If your name gets called, and I'll make sure it's all legit, I'll make sure your number's in the bucket. I promise you that. They're raffling off a torpedo, a hater pearl, a hazmat pearl, a 3D offset attack, I believe it is, Paragon shadow, and a hypnotize. So those are all the balls that they're going to draw for, and you're allowed to win up to 2. Okay? So if you want to get in the bowling ball raffle, if you want to get in this raffle, I'm going to show you how you can do it right now if you want in. Got to have Venmo. I'm not going to complicate this thing. If you don't have Venmo, then we can't do business. Let me see here. Overlays, text, boom. I am going to put his Venmo on the screen, and you're going to have like 3 to 5 minutes to do this. It's $10 entry, and if you send the Venmo, you have to put in your name, your actual name, and put your address in too, because I'm going to ship it to you if you win. I'm being the nice guy, and I'm gonna do all the shipping on this. Okay. So if you want to get in this bowling ball raffle, you can Venmo Josh in $10 increments. Every $10 gets you another entry into this thing. And I'm putting his Venmo on the screen. So you guys, I've never done this before, but we're going to try it right now. Venmo at Joshua Imhoff-5, Joshua-Imhoff-5, and $10. And it's 8:57. We're going to cut this off at 9:02. You got 5 minutes to figure this out if you want to get in this bowling ball raffle. Free shipping if you win. Free shipping if you win. I'm going to watch the whole thing go down. I'm going to go up. I'm going to buy $20 in tickets myself. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna Venmo him also. Why don't I do that? I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna Venmo Josh, even though I got cash right here. I'm just gonna do it just to get in with you guys. Here we go. I'm gonna Venmo, and I'm gonna type in at Joshua dash Imhoff dash 5. And there he is right there. He's wearing like a gray shirt. I'm going to send him $30, and I'm going to put in bowling ball raffle, and then I'm also going to put in my address. All right, I'm going to click pay. And I'm going to do it private, and I'm going to pay right now, $30, and pay without confirming. You don't have to confirm the last 4 digits of his phone number, and trust me, it'll be safe. So I just sent him $30, 3 entries into the bowling ball raffle. So there we go. That's it. It's going to be fun. I want one of you guys to win. Why not? Never done something like this before. Did I not say the 7 balls? Did you not hear the 7 balls? 7 balls are Torpedo, Hater Pearl, Hazmat Pearl, 3D Offset, Paragon Shadow, and Hypnotize. Because Brunswick's our title sponsor. Joe Roseman has bowled on stream. Score link isn't working. All right. Try this again. I'm gonna put. I had a bit.ly link. Let me try this. bit.ly.com. Getting ready to go into game 3 here. Let me see, where are my bit.ly links? Here we go. Link. Standings, copy. Let's see if this will work for you. Here we go. We're going to go results. There we go. HTTPS. That's what needed to happen. Let me replace pinned message. All right, try that. That should work for you. All right. We are in game 3. I'll have standings for you in just a second. And Yeah, Venmo. I'm going to go up and see if he's got any other bowling ball raffles tickets. And I'll make sure your name gets written on these tickets, folks. I'm just going to go double check on this real quick. All right, everybody, I've got more information for you. So you guys are actually getting in this bowling ball raffle, which this is really cool because I want to tell you, Josh and Lauren, they run this event at a zero. They run it at a zero, and they give all the money back. They're just doing it out of the love of the game, and they're going to put this back into the tournament. So you guys are helping support the event, which is totally cool. But I found out how they're going to do the raffle, which is even cooler than I thought. They have a Rise Bowling Facebook page, and they're going to go live on the Rise Bowling Facebook page. And there is a wheel picker, and they're gonna do the wheel picker. You guys can watch yourselves possibly win. So I got to find this Facebook page and get you guys linked into that. Okay, here we go. I'm putting this in the chat room. This is all complicated, everybody. Rise drawing. It's going to be right here. So it's on Facebook. Okay. All right, I've overcomplicated this. All right, guys, if you want to get in the bowling ball raffle, again, they're raffling off 7 balls. 6 or 7 balls. I don't know what it is. Torpedo, Hater Pearl, Hazmat Pearl, 3D Offset Attack, Paragon Shadow, and Hypnotize. Yeah, it's 6 balls. 6 balls, $10 a whack. Send it to that Venmo right there. I'm putting the 60 seconds on the clock. Last chance to get in there. $40 seconds. 40 seconds on the bowling ball raffle. I'll ship it to you myself. I'll take the balls with me. I'll ship them out Monday morning if you win. Sorry, not if you win. When you win. All right, guys, 25 seconds. Last call on the bowling ball raffle. Last call. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bowling ball raffle is now closed. Thank you to those that got in. You guys have the link in the Facebook page. Okay, or in the chat. All right, I've got score updates. How about Matt Wing, 279, 270. 549. GW Russell, 230, 279. 509. Trey Myers, 498. John Johnson, 462. Cliff Edwards, 449. Dietrich Stansel, nice comeback for Dietrich, 446. Mike Williams, 440. Yeah, these scores are a little bit lower, folks. Big starts, but second game, some have gone down. So We've basically got 3 really big scores out there right now through 2 games. All right, I'm gonna go check with the with Josh and see when this wheel picker is gonna go down. No problem on the Facebook. I will watch the wheel and I will tell you what's going down. Okay, so I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna get with Josh on how we're gonna implement this with all of you guys, and we'll be good to go. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, he's going live on Facebook right now at the front desk. If you win, he's going to come over to me, and he's going to ask me what ball you want. And then you're going to have to decide. If you don't respond within a decent amount of time, then we're going to have to pick one for you. I'll pick the best available. All right, here we go. He's doing the Facebook Live right now. I'm watching it. It's really tiny on my screen, though, so I don't know. Oh, he's checking to make sure that it's live. All right, we'll figure this out. Meanwhile, I'm going to invert the stream so you guys can see how the other players are doing. I'm sorry I haven't introduced them. I'm just having fun right now with this raffle with you all. Waiting for live signal. Oh, it's going to resume here in a second. All right, let's see what happens here. I couldn't get the Wi-Fi to work in here. Earlier I was streaming Wi-Fi and then didn't work. So I had to go connect the cord. I thought they had a booming Wi-Fi signal in here earlier today. What is going on here? Okay. All right, he's copying some stuff over. All right, wheel picker. Here we go. It's got everybody pasted in there. Looks like the internet connection's not real good. But I know he's running a legit giveaway here, because that's what he does. All right, so he's randomized the names in here. And we're good to go on this bowling ball raffle. I'm kind of excited about this, to be honest with you guys. I don't need another bowling ball, but I decided to get in to be with you guys. This is fun. He's still organizing the names, everybody. All right, I think he's close to drawing. Sarah Clausen's got a 4-bagger, looking for 5 here. She's got 5 now. Good shot. Look at that. Ball tipped perfectly. You can just tell off his hand how it just was floating through the front, setting up. I'm going to go talk to him about his internet connection real quick. All right, everybody. He's going to draw the first ball. 2 minutes, he says. I taught him how to type it into the thing. So we got 6 balls to give away. All right, I got to keep an eye on our chat room. Oh, hey, thanks, Bradley Martin, for the $1.99. Tell Jeff Atkins every lefty's better than he Looks like Sarah is throwing the pulse. Yep. Terrence Payne wants to buy the ball from me for double my money, 20 bucks. All right, we're working on this. All right. Oh, he's showing off the balls. He's showing off the balls right now. Hypnotize, Hazmat Pearl, 3D offset. I don't know if that's assault or attack. I can't tell what that thing is. Oh, he's right on my 3 entries. I mean, that's a good sign. $246, $222. Let's invert the stream here. See what's going on over here. Some games are completed. 215, 181, 233, 226, 195. I'll get focused on the cut score and all that here in just a few. Oh, looks like it's spinning. Giving away a ball now. Richie Tharp. Richie Tharp won the first ball. So Richie Tharp. Richie Tharp. Is he bowling right now? Yeah, he's bowling right now. Richie Tharp, what ball is he picking? Oh, he's picking right now. Richie Tharp has selected the... Let's see what he's taken. I think he's taken the trackball. He's taken the Paragon Shadow. Nope. He's taking the hammer ball. 3D offset. 3D offsets off the board for Richie. Okay, took the offset. Offset assault off the board. 5 more winners. Here we go. He's spinning the wheel, everybody. Those of you who didn't get in the auction, I'm sorry for being annoying right now. Terribly sorry for being annoying right now. All right. We're about to spin again. This is the most fun I think I've had on Inside Bowling in years. Nobody's bowling right now. So I'll bring it into the booth. Here I am, everybody. I'm watching my screen right here. Rayleigh Furman just won this one. Rayleigh Furman wins. Rayleigh Furman. Gonna figure out what ball this is going to be. Come on, chat. One of you guys or me, we gotta win. Don't you think? I think so. Rayleigh Furman. Thanks, Brunswick, for supporting the event. Donating some bowling balls to this one. So we can all have this much fun. Oh, there's Lauren. She's on the phone with Rayleigh. What ball do you want? She is going to take the... Oh, looks like a deviate ball. Maybe, maybe not. Rayleigh Furman is going to take the... Come on, Rayleigh, make up your mind here. Let's go. Let's go. We got balls to give away. Hater Pearl. Hater Pearl for Rayleigh Furman. All right. Still got some great balls left, everybody. Torpedo, Hazmat Pearl, Paragon Shadow, and Hypnotize. I think 3 of the best balls are still left, to be honest. All right, Wheel Picker is taking it right here. Yeah, we already you're late. If you just got here, you're late to this bowling ball raffle that we're doing here. Landon Connell. Landon Connell's a winner. That's not, we're like the later picks. We're like in the 80s, 90s or something. Number 14, Landon Connell. That was an early adopter. Going into game 4, by the way. I guess I should change the graphic. Okay. Spa City Open, everybody. C Squad underway. We got the standings up at the top of the chat. If you want to see what the standings look like, very high scoring. We got 30 players here tonight trying to make it inside this cut number. Many are re-entries. Landon took the Paragon Shadow. That's a good ball. Landon Connell. All right, everybody, we got 3 more balls as part of this raffle that some of you in the chat got in on because I thought it was a great idea. I'm in it as well. So here we go. He's clicking the wheel again. Good luck, everybody. How about a high number here? Give me a high number. Richie Tharp just won again. Richie Tharp went, and you can win 2 balls. You're allowed to win twice. This is rigged. Never going to get one of these ever again. This is a problem. Richie Tharp back up there taking a ball. This guy's cleaning up right now. Richie Tharp is cleaning up right now on the bowling ball raffle. He is out of the raffle. He's been thrown out of the raffle now that he's won 2 balls. You're only allowed to win 2. Richie gets, what's he going to get here? What's he taking? He took the Hypnotize. All right, the 2 balls that are left, everybody, is the Hazmat Pearl and the Torpedo. I'll tell you something. That Torpedo is kind of a secret ball. Andy Klein made that ball look really good. All right, here we go. Raffle. Here's the raffle. And they took Richie Tharp out of the raffle. So our chances improve. He's been thrown out of the raffle. All right. And here we go. Raffle's going underway. The next winner is... number 11, Brian Mitchum. He bowled this event. So we didn't win this either. There's 1 ball left, folks. And unfortunately, I'm going to win it. So you guys aren't going to. Sorry about that. No, I don't know. But here we go. 1 ball left. Brian Mitchum is going to select what? Wonder if they've been doing score updates while this has been going on. Nope. I had a feeling there'd be no score updates during the bowling ball raffle. It's just throwing everything off. Brian took the Hazmat Pearl. So the Torpedo's left. I feel sorry for the Torpedo, actually, being picked last on the playground. It's not cool. This Torpedo, whoever wins this Torpedo, just so you know, it's going to have the most honor scores out of all the balls. You watch. All right, last wheel spin, and then I'll get back to the tournament, everybody. They're about to spin. Good luck. Last ball, Torpedo. And the winner is... Bill Spry, number 53. All right, to everybody who participated in this, it was ran legit. We didn't win, so now you can be mad at me for making you throw money down the drain. But thank you for supporting this tournament. Everybody really appreciates it. And the Facebook drawing is now over. That was fun. I enjoyed it. Handy Climb makes every ball look good. That's true. All right, so now they're going to go get scores, and we're going to get caught back up here as we are in game number 4. Landon Connell. Let's see who all we have here now. Landon Connell is bowling with Matthew Merriweather and Chris Watkins. Watkins has the front 4. Right next door, we got Jason Robinson, Dietrich Stansel, and Aaron Holloman. Bottom right of your screen, we got Corkey's Chisholm with Kavan Smith and Jeff Atkins. And to the left of them, we got Virgil Hogan, Gannon Williams, and G.W. Russell. Back on track. Yeah, all low numbers. Next time, I'm going to make sure we get in early, guys. We're getting in early next time. I will not make that mistake again. That was fun, though. Suspenseful. Might give them just a couple minutes here to get these scores in. So again, we had 81 entries. We're cutting to the top 20. 20 is going to get paid. We'll have a cashier's round tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Five-game casher round, all pinfall will carry over. Then the best 2 out of 3 match play will take place at noon tomorrow. Corkey's bringing it. I didn't either. On a side note, Barry Manilow is making an appearance to perform from his hit show, A Very Merry Christmas. Oh, man, that's hilarious. We saw the 24810 picked on that pair earlier today. Chris Watkins' string came to an end, and they went 9 out, 9 out. Yikes. Front 7, 9 out, 9 out. Fist pump in the air. Always feels good when you get a strike, doesn't it? Okay, I've got the scores in here. Scores are updated after 3 now for this squad. Let's take a look and see who's making some noise. How about GW Russell? 230, 279, 289, 798 start. 740 for Matt Wing. Trey Myers has 731. John Johnson, 677. And those would be the just the top 3 right now would be pacing to move into the cut number. Everybody else would be slightly below, I believe. $214 over. So GW already almost there through 3 games. Matt Wing well on his way, along with Trey Myers. Can somebody else get into the dance? Can somebody else get into this mix? We will see. Corkese 24810s again. On the fill. $220. Everybody's walking around with their bowling balls they won. All these lucky people. A lot of lefties at the top. You guys aren't wrong. Blake DeMore, though. Blake DeMore bowled good. Just finishing up here, game number 4. Guess I should leave this up like this. Another 2 hours of bowling left here. Reaching the halfway point of C Squad. We'll have 24 games in the books here today, everybody. Start at 8 a.m. this morning. All right, good shot there. I believe that's Matthew Merriweather. Not familiar with Matthew, but I'm hoping he gets a 4-bagger here. Oh, solid 9. Are you kidding me? That ain't fair. That was a great shot. And with the backup ball spare attempt here, he gets it. We're going to move over to games underway here in game number 5. Folks, I'm going to step away for just a second. We got Eric Jones. We got Sarah Clausen. And we got Cliff Edwards. Moving in on the right-hand side of your screen, we're going to have G.W. Russell, Gannon Williams, and Virgil Hogan. And I will come back here in just a moment. Eric Jones is bowled 642 for his first 3. I don't know what he had game 4, but we'll know in just a moment. Surprised he's not bowling better. I'm looking for him to go on a run here. just a gut feeling. Thanks, Delta Bombers. Appreciate you. I'll be back in just a minute.
some right here somewhere. Right here.
All right, everybody, I'm back. I know you missed me. So let's get these scores updated here. Scores are in. And here we go. 245 over after 4 games. G.W. Russell. Trey Myers, 210 over. 131 over is Matt Wing. Gavin Robertson is 102 over. 91 over is Dietrich Stansel. And Eric Jones is now at 888, 88 over for his first 4. Followed by Sarah Clausen at 881, Carl Williams at 863, and so on. So maybe 3 or 4. 3 or 4 possibly from this squad could get inside the top 20. That number right now, let's look at that number. Number right now is plus 162. Is that right? Yeah, for the top 20 right now, the number is 162. So how many people are going to beat 162 on this squad? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are pacing that. So we probably have to go 6. Might be looking right at about 200 over. Aaron Holloman. Yeah, plus 202 might be safe. That's what I'm seeing. He just fouled. Foot was over. Oh, he says he didn't foul. Let me take a look. Let me see if he did or not. Let me see if I can zoom in. That is hard to see. Nice shot there. So here is the screenshot of whether or not, you guys be the judge. Did he foul or not foul? That's really zoomed in. I can't tell, really. I really can't. If I had to guess from that angle, that he did foul. The light went off, and it hasn't been going off all day. And that looks really close to that line. You guys be the judge. You guys tell me. Was that a foul or not a foul? Bradley Martin, come stream the ASBT Trio over-under in February. Have them get in touch with me. Eric Jones looking to bowl 250 here. Bowl 258. Running a poll right now. Will Eric Jones make the cut? Yes or no? Ooh, that's over his toe. That was not thrown well. But still good for 257. He's right there now. Yep. He's had a little guy who's been here all day just come by and go, wait a minute, is this on YouTube? Yes, it is. All right, right now, 79% of you think Eric Jones will make the cut. Go into game number 6. Players are moving in. I am going to step away again for just a moment. I'll be back with the last 3 games for you here in just a moment here on Inside Bowling. Be right back. All right, we're up at the front desk. We were trying to figure out what we think this cut number is going to be, and Josh thinks it's going to be around 192-ish. I think it's going to be slightly higher. I have faith in these bowlers here. Figuring it out. Standings are, nope, not quite in yet. Almost. Waiting on a couple of scores still. If you are 200 over and watching this squad and you're slightly worried, I think you're going to be okay. Matt Wing bowled 279, 270, 191, 179. It's things like that that will really help you out. Getting late too. A lot of people, this is a re-entry. 16 games in one day is a lot of bowling. Got a little balk there. All right, all scores are in. And here we go. All right, 1,000 is par. So 267 over, G.W. Russell, 236 over, Trey Myers. Eric Jones is now 145 over. Matt Wing is 124 over. John Johnson is 102 over, along with Mike Williams. 101 over is Sarah Clausen now. So 7 people are pacing to be 200 over on this block. So if we look at the last squad, how many people are 200 over? 13. So if you take 7 more that are pacing 200 over, that puts our cut right at 200 over. So that's what we're pacing right now, like right at 200. That's what we're looking at right now. We're going to bounce out of here because we have front 7. Chris Watkins, it seems like he's always throwing these big strings of strikes and going 9 out. Jason Robinson has got the front 7. Front 8 now. Jason's bowled 145, 161, 191, 222, 163. So this is going to be his highest game. That's for sure of this event. He will be able to learn from this. All right, Jason Robinson, here we go. Front 9. This is your moment, my friend. Just a little bit outside there, and he knew it. All right, let's pick up the 210. Oh. Well, good game, 266. I know you wanted to finish that one off, but 266, that's best game of the event so far, bud. Two to go after this one. Half a game left in some places. Some places they're already starting game 7. What's Corkeys doing over there? Looks like he's got a decent game going. He's trying to chase down this cut, too. I'll tell you, I mean, it's very possible for somebody to bowl 500 the last 2 games, make up 100 pins, and get into the number. It's not out of the question. Oh, a little break on the 6 there. We'll take it for a little 6-bagger. This gives me an opportunity to invite you all to join us tomorrow at 8 a.m. for the Cashers round, and then match play finals at 12. We're taking the top 20 from 81 entries into the Cashers round. 4 will go home, 16 will advance to the best 2 out of 3 bracket play that'll take place on these lanes that we've been showing you during the entire event. Also, I want to tell you about our special we've got on t-shirts, thanks to our title sponsor, Brunswick. If you're looking to pick up a Brunswick tee, you can do so for just $15 now through Wednesday over at Inside Bowling, and all other apparel, hats, polos, all that good stuff. You can save 15% with the coupon code YouTube. Coupon code YouTube, and that's good year-round. You can use that anytime you want, everybody. We are officially now in Game 7. Welcome to Game 7. 10:27. Hot Springs, Arkansas. You're watching Inside Bowling on YouTube. Central Bowling Lanes and Family Rec Center, thank you for hosting this year's Spa City Open, second year for the event. Also want to give a shout out again to Josh and Lauren Imhoff for putting this thing on. Rise Bowling events, Rise Bowling tournaments. Make sure you follow them on Facebook and find out about all the great events they got going on. Glad you're with us. Mike Flanagan here, bringing you the action as best as I can. It's been a long day. It's been a long, long day. Not as young as I used to be. Trying to get you all the info on what's going on as best as we possibly can. All right, Corky's Chisholm. Everything gets back to him that I say about him online. So here's what we're going to do right here. We're going to do two different things, and you can just type in the chat what you think. Over or under Corky's Chisholm this game, 232.5. Taking over, or you taking under. And then how many makeable spares will he miss this game? And that total, and splits don't count, that total is 1.5. Is he going to miss over or under 1.5 spares? And then 232.5 is his total. His game guess. Tell me what you think. Over, under, and then over or under 1.5 on the spare on the makeable spare conversions. How many misses will he have? All right. Hope you bowl 3 bills here, Corky's. Uh-oh. 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 This is a makeable. 3, 6, 9, 10 for Corky's Chisholm. Uh-oh. Oh, Corky's and I are homies. We're good. I can clown with him all I want. All right. So he's got one mismakeable to start. I don't want him missing the spares, but he's just been a train wreck on these spares. Earlier today, I said he needs to go to spare school, and he walked right up to me on the concourse earlier and goes, "So I understand you said I need to go to spare school." I'm like, yes. You want to go? We can go together. That's fine. So that's where all this is coming from. It's nothing but love. It's nothing but love. He knows that. And we have that relationship. But I want him to bowl. I said before the game, I want him to bowl 3 bills. He leaves a 3, 6, 9, 10 and chops it. I mean, come on. Let's go, Corky's. Come on, buddy. You can do it. He can definitely do it. All right, let's see. Scores are rolling in. All scores are in. Man, they are on it. Okay, as long as we don't have a ball raffle going on, they're good. Okay. Let's paint the picture, ladies and gentlemen. 6 games in. 6 games in. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get this kind of straightened up over here. Okay. Using a mouse pad. Okay, here we go. 287 over is G.W. Russell. 233 over is Trey Myers. 180 over is Mike Williams. 156 over is Eric Jones. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. John Johnson is 131 over with 2 to go. Richie Tharp is 116 over with 2 to go. Chris Watkins is only 96 over with 2 to go. So these scores are coming down. So to those that are pacing down, I should say, they're not coming down, they're just pacing down. So if you're at like, man, we got that big massive tie at 1789. That 1789 score might be okay. Eric Jones already got 1789 posted in the number. Interesting. Interesting. How's Corky's doing? He's 68 over. He needs 270, 270. He needs to sheet this game. All right. G.W. Russell here in the Friday the 13th jersey, leading the squad. Bowling with Gannon Williams and Virgil Hogan. I wonder if he's any relation to Hulk Hogan. Probably not. GW still striking. Check in on Mike Williams, bottom right of the screen. Spare, open spare, 5-bagger. Mike Williams, 180 over. He's going to make the cut. I saw this note in here. He's the Pete Thomas of Memphis.
Let's meet at the Red Onion at 7 o'clock.
Mike Williams stepping up, 10th frame. Here we go. Oh, push. That was dead left off his hand. Still bowl 223. Hey, Corquise is making his spares. Good shot. Gannon Williams spare, 6-bagger.
At least I finally started getting 17s out.
Yeah, for sure. Mike Williams came by and said, at least he's getting the 7-10s out now, unlike earlier today. It's a lot of games for Mike today. 16 games. 2 squads. All right, Corquise. He's got his bowling ball going through the pins like tack it. 228 the max. If he made a spare in the first, he could still hit the over. 232.5 is what we set. Another strike. Gannon Williams is 27 under, by the way, working on 290 here. Oh, when you collapse into 6 out like that, it's your night, GW Russell. I like what Grady's doing here. He's just like, see, he's throwing right there every time. It just sits there. It's perfect. Richie Tharp is 116 over, and he's won 2 bowling balls tonight. Best Richie can do here, I believe, is bowl. Where did he go? It's over on 17. He can bowl 235 this game. He could bowl 250 the last game and get to 200 if he strikes out. Pretty solid game here for Gannon Williams. 253. He fills it up here. Really nice. Nice game. I like how he throws it. I think I may have said that before when he's been on stream. Oh. Solid 8 there. I think those are good too.
I tried. Can't ball rep and take scores. Terrible.
Finishing up game 7. Getting ready to move into game number 8. Game 24 on the day here. Again, we start up tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central. Make sure you join us. Tomorrow I'll be bringing the energy. We got a lot going on. A lot going on tomorrow.
What do we think? How many gonna make it off of this squad?
How many are going to make it off this squad?
We'll probably take 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll take at least 4 off this squad. Probably 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I think 4. 4 probably. What are you going to do with that tie?
Tie? Do we do sudden death or do 9 to 10 for a single game?
You got 3 people at 1789.
We'll probably, if there end up being a tie, we'll probably have to do.
Three-way tie, because that's right there.
I would probably say I'd probably give it a full game's worth of roll off. Is that too much?
What is it?
A full game roll off?
No, I'd do a full game, yeah.
Yeah. We'll do that.
You
We'll
d-
do that.
When would you do it? In the morning?
Probably, unless we could get a hold of enough people to but it'd be more likely to be in the morning.
Because it's possible that could be your 20th number.
Well, it is what it is. Let's see.
Eric Jones might beat the number.
Hunter Austin. All 3 of these people are here.
All 3 of them are here,
Yeah.
so that's good.
We'll just do it tonight. Get it over.
Yeah, probably would.
Think so?
Tonight, if they're all here, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it'll happen. I'm hoping to try to get to 200. Let's do it this time.
Electricity everywhere.
Yeah, we got a 3-way tie at 1789 right now. We could have a roll-off later tonight. That'd be fun. Game 8, everybody. Game 8. Welcome to Game 8. Oh, hold. Yeah, I knew that was left. Or, I mean, right. He's left-handed. Let's see. Is there a way for Sarah Clausen to make this cut? Wow, they already have all the scores in after 7. Okay. Let's get that up for you. Scores in after 7. So when we're looking at these numbers, we've got 343 over, 235 over, 215 over, 191 over, 169 over, 128 over. Yeah, that 177 game for Sarah really hurt her. Although she can bowl 290. Eric Jones is 215 over. So we need to keep an eye on several players here. That's probably going to put an end to Sarah's run here. I don't think she'll be able to get there now. Mike Williams and John Johnson are folks we got to keep an eye on. Mike Williams and John Johnson. Mike Williams just made the jump down to the other end. He's on lane 4. John Johnson's on 17 the last game. John Johnson is throwing at a 6-pin, just made it. He has gone open strike spare. Trey Myers is over on lane 20. Which, that's a score we need to keep an eye on. Gonna go over there now. Trey Myers is currently 235 over. GW Russell's in. He'll be fine. Richie Tharp, where's he at here? Lane 19 as well. 19 and 20. Tharp and Trey Myers. They are currently Trey Myers is 2nd. Richie Tharp is 6th. Richie Tharp would need 270 this game. Ish. He can bowl 269, it looks like. Where's Watkins? Chris Watkins is lane 6. So I'm going to go see what Mike Williams and Chris Watkins have going on. I'm going to take a little walk down there. And Matt Wing, I should also keep an eye on Matt Wing. He's on 22, so we've got him right here, Matt Wing on 22. Looks like he has gone spare. So he can bowl 279. Yeah, that won't be enough. I'll be right back. I'm going to check some scores. All right. Looks like my estimation. We're going to have 4 people make it off this squad. One of them is Eric Jones, who was already in. So if you take 1, 2, 3 scores get in, 1 jumps around, I do believe we're going to have a 2-way tie. I think we're going to have a 2-way tie at 1789. make sure there's no other ties. Russell, Trey Myers. Double check that. Okay, everybody, here's how it shakes out. If you look at the standings, G.W. Russell, Trey Myers, Eric Jones are going to go into the number. Mike Williams is right now 191 over, and he's down there. He can max out at 223, but he's pacing in the 190s. If Mike Williams bowls 197 or less, we will not have a roll-off tonight. If he bowls more than that, there's a good chance we're going to have a roll-off at 1789 between Hunter Austin and James Slavens. Now, the other player we got to keep an eye on is John Johnson. He's on lane 17. He is 20. If he bowls 220 or better, he can get there. Let me see what he's got. 106, 136, 160. He can bowl 226. Whew. So if Mike Williams and John Johnson both go around that number, then there would not be one. So pretty big shots coming up for John Johnson over on 17 and 18. You'll be able to see it off to the left-hand side of your screen. It's coming down to it. I think something's going to happen to where we're not going to have a roll off. John Johnson's got ball in hand. He's already up on the approach. Hasn't even set the pins yet on 17. He's ready to throw this double. Ball's underway. And he 6 pins. So now the best he can bowl. Well, wait a minute. What's he got there? 160. 165.205 is the best he can bowl. So John Johnson cannot get there now. 205 is max, so no, he cannot get there. So it really comes down to Mike Williams' game. He's down on lane 4, trying to keep an eye on what he's doing. And we also need to keep an eye on Trey Myers here. What's Trey got left out there? He's got some cushion in there, but I think he needs to bowl 170. He's pacing, what, 190, well, let me see, 76, 96, 116, 136, he's pacing 176. Okay, he's pacing 170, which could also be trouble. He is 235 over. He needs to stay, well, yeah, he needs to just mark out. I'm going to go see what Mike Williams is doing. All right, everybody. Mike Williams down there on 3 and 4s. We're going to bowl 179, so he will not make the cut. So no roll off, according to my numbers. Unofficially, the number's going to be 189 over. No roll off. You all right, James? You're gonna be tied for 19th, I think. I think you're going to be tied for 19th. Yep. I think 189 is going to be this number. Hunter Austin and James Slavin's 19th. I think that's what it's going to be. I think that's what it's going to be. I can't believe Mike bowled 179. I mean, that pair was getting tricky down there for him. He didn't get off to a great start. Now, I don't want to speak this into the universe, but sometimes when the math is still there, we got to at least report on it. Trey Myers here is 235 over. If he went open, that would be in the 150s. He would drop out of the cut. I don't want him to do that, but I got to at least report on it. He needs at least one more mark here. Otherwise, if that happens, then somebody else is going to also get in from earlier today, which would be Corey Umbrello. So Corey Umbrello can still make the cut. Let's see, Mike fell back to, Mike Williams fell back to, like 160 over or so. Oh, man, that was almost a 410. All right, needs to spare this 4 pin. Spare the 4-pin here. All right, good spare. All right, scores are starting to get updated here. I need to go with all scores combined here. All right, right now the number is 1772, but G.W. Russell's going to go in, and Trey Myers is going to go in. So yeah, I got this called out here. Got this called out. 1789 is going to be the number. Trey Myers needs to avoid like a horrible count open here. I mean, it would have to be really, really bad here. How about just get a strike right here and just call it a day? There you go. All right, Trey Myers in your cut number, everybody. 1789, and it's a tie for 19th, and they're taking 20. That's what's going to happen here. I'll have it for you officially here shortly. What's up, Eric?
I didn't know if I had it in me going down the stretch. I thought to myself, if I believe something, I can believe in it.
That's right. Yeah, if I believe in you, you can believe in you. You just got to make it into the top 16, man. Yep. That's right. See you, bud. Eric Jones. All right. So that number's moved to 1784 right now without this Trey Myers score. And Trey Myers is going to finish with, what is that, 171? Yes, so he goes 29 backwards, so he'll be at 206 over. That moves the number to 1789. I want to make sure that that is correct, because we do have Eric Jones in there twice. I'm looking for other people that might be in there twice. Need to see that number come in. It might actually be 1784. I gotta take another swing at this. I believe actually with Eric Jones being in twice, yeah, I think 1784. I forgot to account for Eric Jones being in twice. Unofficially, I've got 1784. Because the one Eric Jones has to be bounced. So Corey Umbrello, if you're watching, I think you have life, my friend. I believe you have life. Yes. Because you have to remove the other Eric Jones out of here. And that opens up a spot for Corey Umbrello. Unofficially, Corey Umbrello. Let me add the. I'll put the scores on the screen. We're going to go through all the squads here up to right there. I'm going to bring it over here. Let's put it up. So right now, this is what it's looking like. You got to remove the 17 tie Eric Jones. That disappears because Eric Jones is 12th up there. Okay, so we remove that, which means someone moves in. We've got one more score that still needs to be put in there, which is Trey Myers. As soon as that refreshes and comes in, we'll have that. I'm going to expand our range here a little bit. Actually move this over to here, and I'm going to expand down. Let's do this. Let's put that there. Like I said, there's still Trey Meyer's score still needs to be put in there. His score is right there. We're waiting for that one to be put in. And we are almost there. Yeah, Corey Umbrello. He's going to bounce. He's going to be shown below the number, but because you got to get rid of Eric Jones, he's going to go into the number.
All right, C-Spot ballers, as you're finishing up
Yep.
your round, please bring your score sheets to the
That's
front.
how I see it there.
Once
So
we get
Corey
all the scores in,
Umbrello,
we'll allow a couple minutes
1784.
to review. And once we finalize the scores,
1784,
we'll
184
announce
over. I'm going to go let
the
Josh
answers
know.
round for tomorrow, and then we'll pay side.
So even though he's showing up below the number, you got to bounce the Eric Jones out of there. All right, everybody. I think that's it. I think that's it. 1784. 1784, the number. Corey Umbrello, you walked up to me after you bowled this morning and said, "Did I make it?" I said, "I don't know, man. I don't know. There's too much bowling left." And all those scores that we got there. Man, it was really bunched up in there, though. Really close. Really, really close. John Johnson, man, 1772 and 1771. 2 entries and bowled almost the exact same number. Can you guys believe that? Mike Williams with that 176 at the end as well. Man, if he just bowls 200 there. He didn't even need 200. He needed 13 more. Well, no, I'm sorry. He needed, 14 more pins. Man, that's a brutal beat. That's a brutal beat. Oh, man. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for tonight. I want to thank everybody for watching today. Certainly do appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Yes, we will. And I'm calling it. 184. Corey Umbrello. If there's any sort of change or something, check out Rise Bowling on Facebook, and there'll be an announcement. But I don't see why this wouldn't be the number. All scores are in. So once again, want to shout out Spa City Open Bowling Tournament for having me here. Josh and Lauren Imhoff. Want to thank our hosts, Central Bowling Lanes and Family Rec Center here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. You've watched 24 games of qualifying here today. We've cut it down to the top 20 with Cashers Round tomorrow at 8 a.m. We'll have 5 games for you with our best 2 out of 3 matches, top 16 match play coming up for you at noon tomorrow. I want to thank Brunswick Bowl 101, Darkwater Real Estate, Blue Ember Smokehouse, Overtime Lounge, Brooke Weischer, State Farm Agent, Mystic Ozark, Dairy Queen, Splash Car Wash. I want to thank all of you for watching today. So that's going to do it here. Mike Flanagan signing off for Inside Bowling here on
All
YouTube.
scores have been entered in the Tournament Bowl. Please go on to Tournament Bowl and verify the scores, and then in a couple minutes we'll announce the cut.
Okay, they're going to announce the cut in a couple minutes, but we got it here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. It's been a long day. Thank you for supporting our channel and everything that we do here. We will see you tomorrow.